Meet Ryder. Ryder's story demonstrates the value of early detection and early intervention. At an early age, Ryder had difficulty interpreting information received by his senses, which resulted in a referral for therapy services before the age of 1. Watch his journey through therapy as he becomes more comfortable in his body and unlocks his true self.
Ryder began therapy at the age of 5 months. Ryder had a really difficult time lifting his head, and he also had a really hard time during tummy time. We did intensive tummy time with him, and there was never any kind of improvement. He couldn't lift his head, he couldn't push up. He also just didn't move very much. Something was just a little bit off, that he wasn't really making any kind of progress.
Every child with difficulties processing and integrating sensory information displays a different set of concerns. By looking at Ryder, we can get a better idea of what sensory challenges might look like for a 1-year-old. Ryder had difficulty coordinating body movements to meet milestones, such as sitting up and crawling. He fatigued easily, was often apprehensive in new and unfamiliar situations, and cried when he was overwhelmed by sensory input. As he grew, new concerns emerged about his abilities playing and communicating with others.
Whenever we'd have a play group or go to a playground with other children Ryder's age, he had a very difficult time keeping up with the other children, and he might attempt to try an activity, but as soon as the other children would just run by him and climb on the slide and get on the swing, and they would have done it like 10 times before Ryder could even, get to the stairs, he eventually just started to avoid activities like that.
Something seemingly fun and carefree, such as playing in a playgroup, made Ryder fearful and anxious. He struggled to keep up with the other children and was often startled by their quick movements. As a point of reference, Ryder and the child circled here are the same age. Ryder struggled to enjoy physical activities. Notice that he has difficulty moving fast enough to participate with the group. He also struggles to communicate with peers. A child at his age should have a vocabulary of at least 50 words, which are used to form 2 or 3 word expressions. In addition to difficulties playing in a group, Ryder also had a hard time when the environment was less overwhelming and the play involved just one other child. You can see that Ryder is a smart child. He understands a lot, but because of the sensory overload, he is not fully expressing himself. As you have seen, Ryder's sensory issues impacted many areas and made everyday tasks frustrating and tiring. To help Ryder, he received a comprehensive therapy program specific to his needs, which included occupational therapy, physical therapy, and speech-language therapy, as well as a therapist-prescribed home program, all focusing on increased participation in age-appropriate life skills and activities. In therapy, Ryder participated in activities that were fun, intrinsically motivating, and provided rich sensory experiences. These experiences helped Ryder better detect incoming sensations and make better use of information he received from his environment.
Ryder's worked so hard in therapy to be comfortable with his body and to do multiple activities at once and to enjoy himself at the same time. And so now he's able to do so many things, and to us it might look effortless, but to him he's really working very hard in everything he does. But he's making so much progress that he's able to be in group situations, and he's with his peers, and he's keeping up with them the best that he can, and he's enjoying himself.
Watch how Ryder progressed and how he has become more comfortable in his body and the world around him in a play session with a child his own age. He has become more confident in a sensory-rich environment. He is able to balance on the roll, use fingers to remove stickers, and participate socially. He is simultaneously initiating language, stringing multiple words into phrases as he engages socially with his friend.
Baby, you want a baby tire?
He does all this while smiling, laughing, and fully enjoying these age-appropriate activities. These wonderful gains show improvements in organizing, interpreting, and responding to sensory information. When children are not overwhelmed by their senses, they experience improved behavior, better coordination, and lower anxiety. kids can be simply kids, working and playing alongside friends and participating more fully in life. With the help of his family and therapists, Ryder made tremendous progress and is growing into an energetic, happy, expressive, and confident child.
Clearly, we've seen the benefits of sensory integration therapy with our son. It's helped him improve in all areas of his life, and we know it will continue to help him. And we just feel so grateful that that we got the help for Ryder when we did.